The question is, do you think that the Cold War, or any war for that matter, has negatively or positively impacted the progression of women's rights in our society? Looking at the current situation with North Korea, does this have any impact on our women in the US? If so, how? War has had both positive and negative effects on women's rights. It all depends on which side you're looking at. When the soldiers are in the country, women are viewed as little less than objects to be used by the men. But at the home front, they are viewed as the saviors and keeping the country running. During both World Wars, all able-bodied men of the Allies were fighting, so women stepped up and kept our countries running by working in the factories and doing the jobs men left empty. This is obviously a positive because it gave women the taste of being independent and capable of being able to contribute outside the home. When men returned, women were more or less forced back into the home, which could be seen as a step back for their rights. World War I, though, lighted something within women, as evidenced by the suffrage movement of the 1920s. I think that in today's society, rather than trying to force men and women to be equal, we should be focusing more on the strengths that women can bring to the table that we as a society have not been looking at. I don't believe men and women are equal in every way, especially when it comes to physical capabilities. I believe that the push for equality within the armed forces will actually do our country more harm than good because women typically can't keep up with men physically. The eventual failure of women keeping up with men has the potential for misogynistic views to become the predominant view once again within I told you so fashion. Additionally, research done in 2015 at Tel Aviv University has shown that the typical brain between men and women is different. Women typically have connections within their brain that allow for better communication between the left and right hemispheres, suggesting they have an advantage of pulling together information from different sources and drawing conclusions. Whereas men, on the other hand, typically have more connections going front to back, which suggests that they have a heightened sense of perception and are more attuned to their surroundings so that they're able to take action as appropriate. I believe these differences should be explored further and used to our advantage rather than forcing everyone to be the same.